Hello and welcome to another episode of The Bedrock is Lava. Now, if you don't understand the reference, don't feel alone, neither do I. Apparently, it's a millennium thing, so we'll hang out. So, this is Top Rock, Africa's oldest and most reputable wholesaler of minerals and fossils. I'm Francis, the host, amateur gem lover or at the best. If you're new here, happy days, welcome. We've got a long comment in the comment section that you might want to look at. You might want to send us your email so we can help set up an account. And nota beta, because we're a wholesaler and because we ship from Africa, we require a minimum order of 10 kilograms. You don't have to do it all at the same time. You can do it over an extended period and stockpile. Nice. Today's exchange rate is 18.26 to the dollar. That's the rand. That's us South Africans. It's actually surprisingly strong. Don't know what's happening. Other than that, we are hanging out in Monaco today. A nice, cheap place to hang out. I'll be sure to find us a nice, cheap pub to hang out in. Nice. Never been to Monaco before, but hello. It might mean some luck for some of you guys, and you might need some luck and you might need some fast fingers because we do have some black ammonite, some beautiful fluorite, amongst other things. Other than that, coming to claim, Cara requires you to pay up, or at least, pay up 7 days, that's it, or get into trouble and deserve a tongue lashing from Renata, which none of you want. So happy days. Let's get started with the first trolley. Righto, on to the first. We've got some beautiful sliced watermelon fluorite. That's polished. This one's only polished on one side. I can feel it. There we go. Very nice. Where's the sun? There we go. Look at that beautiful transparency. Not one, but two slices. Both only polished on the one side. That's a lot of watermelon fluorite from Namibia. Base, north of the Brandberg. Nice large, 1.76 kilograms for the two. They're going to cost $61. That is for flat 762. Next up, fire quartz galleys or palm stones. They are, 1.42 kilograms for the 20. They're rated as very good to A grade. These Malagasy hot toddy palm stones, they are, let's see what they cost. 1.42 kilograms for some red hematoid palm stones. $39 only. That's flat $9.95. Next up, we got some gorgeous, a bit of a mixed bunch here. It's Salrose as well as Chrysocolla. I think I might just have to take my time here. Let's just zoom into this juicy beauty. These 6 are rated as very good to A grade. Some nice malachite beneath the surface. A bit of Salrose off to the side. Right on dolomite. Look at that juicy sparkle. That is gorgeous. Nice Chrysocolla. Here's proper Salrose right beneath that sparkle. Also with quite a fair amount of heterogenite. That's the black. Chrysocolla, malachite, and Salrose all in the same rock. And the last one, the most turquoise of them all. Six beautiful specimens, 1.19 kilograms. This is only going to be $47. Just try, yes. $47 for flats, $994. Nice flat, man. Next up, some beautiful Mumbwa Jacaranda Amethyst from Zambia. Rated good, very good to A grade. These have spectacular transparency in the windows. They are beautiful. 3 of these clusters. They altogether weigh 1.67 kilograms. These Zambian amethysts are generally quite cheap and affordable. chatting to Frank about them this week. I'm not a big fan, but these three clusters are really nice as far as transparency. I've never seen an A-grade Mumbwa before, and this one's no exception. But $31 for these three, that is special. Flat 430. Very nice. Next up, we got 12 various little polished points from Madagascar. Here's a little itsy bitsy, let's zoom in a little bit, little itsy bitsy smoky, a nice beautiful veil in there. It's amethyst as well, clear quartz with a veil. What else is interesting here? There's quite a lot of lepidocrosite. There's another little amethyst, a beautiful smoky, this one. Yeah, that's nice. That's very nice. These are rated as very good to AA. No A grade in the middle. Just very good to AA. Nice limonite veils in that one. Here's a bit of chlorite. Dark chlorite. Sure, this one's quite special. It's a nice iron layer in there. Another little itsy bitsy subtle hints and veils of amethyst. That's very pretty. Double terminated smoky and another amethyst. This flat's going to cost all of $29. That is flat 986. Nice flat. Next up, some iolite standing freeforms or cordierite. I think I should try and get these in the sun a little bit. Those electric flashes of blue. I'm trying not to get the reflection of the sky, because that's cheating. That would be cheating. Rated as both as very good. They weigh, I want to take this to the sun, 1.5 kilos for these cordierite standing freeforms. There we go, look at that. Special stuff. Hell of a rarity. We happen to get a lot of it. Ah, she's a beauty. That nice electric blue. So, there we go. These two iolite standing freeforms, 1.53 kilograms, $59 for the two. That's flat 400. Next up, some Malacola. There are 4 specimens in here rated good, very good to A grade. I'll show you the least rated one. That's because of those little scuff marks. So you've got that beautiful chrysocolla, right, lurking beneath the malachite. And the rest are pretty awesome. Quite thin as well, so they're quite light. All 4 of these are only 780 grams. How pretty is that? These 4 Malacola specimens are going to cost $35. That's flat 844. Nice. Then some Mirongo fluorite. Nice green cubic fluorite. Hot piece of property at the moment. 1.49 kilograms for all 6 of them. Quite a bit of nice transparency there. Here's some smaller cubes. This is by far the nicest of the bunch. Let me find some lighting in the background. Yes, no, there we go. Let's try that. There we go. Look at that beautiful transparency there. This last little one is covered in a little bit of quartz. Quartz druzy. Beautiful cube. This flat here is 1.49 kilograms for the 6 cubic green fluorides from Morongo. $40 only for flat 998. Onto some absolutely gorgeous and rather large Shiretsi amethyst. These little Shangan beauties from Zimbabwe. Generally don't become as big as this. Oh, beautiful. Rated as, let me just check here. All of them are rated as very good. Just try it. There you go. That beautiful amethyst side there, and a beautiful stepped skeletal nature of Shiretsi. Awesome is that one. Not usual to have large windows from Shiretsi, and I'll show you the last one because that's the wicked one. Look at this, just look at that, and that beautiful, glorious amethyst veil beneath the surface. That is beautiful. Very nice. 6 Shiretsi crystals. They'll cost $49 for the 6. That's flat 303. Up next, we've got 15 little highlight opal specimens, on most of them on tourmaline, some of them on feldspar. We're going to have to show these in the whole lot of beautiful highlight opal. Look at that. That is spectacular, man. I am a highlight fan, and how can you not be? This flat weighs 460 grams. That's for 15 little highlight opal specimens. Going to cost $38 only for flat number 9. Nice. Then from Malawi, Melange specifically, we got some of the really smoky quartz. 4 large crystals in this flat. Let's see if I can raise it to the sun. Show you some of those beautiful inner veils. Because it's dark, like my soul.
That's my saying.
Oh, it's dark, like Cara's soul. Sorry, Cara. Infringing upon your solely rights. This is her favorite one with the oxidized iron on the outside.
Definitely my soul.
Yeah, this is definitely Cara's soul. It's got her soul, it's got her sense of humor. It's even got a little bit of a skin problem. Oopsie. These 4 crystals, they weigh 1.87 kilograms, so it's going to cost all of $30 for the 4. That's flat 233. That's pretty cheap for a little bit of Cara's soul. Not bad. Next up, we got 6 beautiful ammonite pairs. These are 6 pairs, 12 units, 750 grams, $58. Let's have a closer look. Nice opalization or iridescence on the outside. Lots of nice calcite on the inside. These are beautiful Malagasy ammonites. Hot property at the moment. Ooh, look at her shine. Look at that. Look at that. Pretty. Very pretty. It's flat $58 and it's flat number 53. Nice. Next up, we got some lightly cloudy, could be girasol, and this is definitely dendritic. Quartz palm stones. This is from Madagascar. Those little patterns there. Next rated these is very good to A grade. There are 15 of them. Little bit milky, as is with the girasol. That is 1.29 kilograms for 15 of these little palm stones. They're going to cost $38. That's flat $990. Sodalite standing freeforms up next, all 4 of them that constitute 1.27 kilograms. Next got them rated very good to A grade. These are from the legendary Kunene quarry in Namibia. Mined alongside marble. Not the main business of that quarry either. That's the marble. This flat here, the 4 sodalite standing freeform is going to cost $46 for flat $992. Then we got some beautiful sky blue calcite from Spitzkoppen, from the southern part of the Brandberg. These beautiful blue calcite chunky fellas, 35 of them. They weigh all of 1.98 kilos, almost 2 kilograms. They're rated very good to A grade. They're going to cost all of $41. That's flat $293. Nice sky blue calcite. Reflecting, well, the desert floor, really. A little bit of shiny mica on them as well, just to give us a little bit of contrast to the crystal. Nice. That's flat 923. Then, dioptase and shutterkite tumble stones. Here's a great example. Let me just zoom in a little bit more. There we go. How many of these have the blue? That is always the test there. Oh, look at those pretty patterns there. That's nice. Beautiful, nice lines there. 20 of these. They constitute 400 grams in total. He's the smallest little fella. Okay. Single dioptase. These little tumbles would have cost you $40. That's $40 for 20 little dioptase tumbles, some with a little bit of shutterkite. That's flat $257. Next up, we got 70 beautiful smoky dark spirit quartz amethyst crystals, typified by some of the more traditional small crystalline quartz around the base. A little bit of limonite there. We call that ametrine because we like to be controversial.
That's not ametrine, is it?
Now the other one was that. Yeah, there we go. That's a little bit of ametrine. That limonite at the base.
I really love these.
Cora really loves them.
So pretty.
Fairy quartz. to those that like a bit of sparkle in their lives.
These ones are fairy coats. These ones, not so much.
This is a fairy finger. We obviously corner these little fairies late at night when they sleep, and we cut their fingers off. No mercy in Africa. Focus. There we go. Nice. 70 of these. They weigh 970 grams. They're going to cost
If that's a
$48.
fairy finger, what kind of finger is this? Is it a troll finger?
That's a Cara finger, I can tell. Flat 815. Nice. Next up, we got some lovely diaptase. There are 3 specimens here rated very good to A grade. All 3 of these weigh 820 grams altogether. Some nice juicy on the diaptase there as well. Sun helping me out. It is a lovely autumn day here in the outskirts of Maritzburg, capital of the Zulu Kingdom. We're going to miss the sun. I scheme it does get cold in South Africa. We even have snow sometimes. So yeah, whatever they tell you about elephants and lions in the streets, they don't tell you about the snow.
Yeah, but there's no snow in Ashburton.
Shut up, Cora. Sport. Hell. $202 for 3 of these beautiful diaptase specimens, flat 991. Up next, we've got some cornelian spheres. There are 7 cornelian spheres, and there are 3 laughing cornelian spheres. Here's the first of the laughy laugh bunch. Tell me that doesn't look like a happy cornelian sphere. Hey, Cora, if cornelian was laughing, what would it sound like? That was a bit lame. This is a bit more of a sneery cornelian.
Francis just doesn't get the laugh reference.
Cora's quite right. Yeah. I haven't qualified. I haven't got my millennial qualifications yet. How nice the sun comes through that quartz and lights up the cornelian on the inside.
So did you call this episode The Floor is Lava?
No, I called it something else. I can't remember. Here we go. 7 of these, 1.39 kilograms, so are rated very good to A grade. $46 for flat 988, and have yourself a laughy laugh cornelian day. Next up, we got some beautiful, what are these rated as very good to A grade, polished blue lace agate, standing freeforms from Nsanje, that little wicked place in the southern province of Malawi, far beneath Lake Malawi and totally ensconced by Mozambique. These little beauties have quite the distance and adventure to travel down to get to us here in South Africa. And rightly and gladly they do, because I love these. Look at that beautiful calcite on the inside there. That is a beautiful blue lace standing freeform. All 4 of them are actually really beautiful. They weigh 1.69 kilograms. They're going to cost $73. That's flat 798. Next up, say with me, bastite. 2 little bastite points. That is a red piemontite on a epidote matrix. 2 of these rated as very good to A grade. Weighing 930 grams. From Messina, a place of magic. If you don't know Messina, then you obviously haven't bought a Hoite or Papagoite. Messina is right on the border between South Africa and Zimbabwe. These 2 little bastites are going to cost you $38. That is for flat 438. Next up, we've got a small little cutesy 2.72 kilogram strontium celestite delight. And I like it when they're small because you can actually comfortably pick them up with one hand, because strontium is heavy. Look at these beautiful large gems. Very nice celestites. Geode this. Let me just lift it into the light. See if I can get into that geode. There we go. How beautiful is that? A little bit of celestial guidance for you. 2.72 kilograms worth of blue beautiness, $60 only. That's flat 444. Next up is a glorious little silky malachite specimen, 1.19 kilograms worth of chatoyant beauty. This is from Kasompi in Congo. That's fortunately the southern province of the Congo. The war that's raging there at the moment has not as of yet affected us in a massive way, just little ways. This little beautiful piece of chatoyancy is going to cost you, if I can only dig my nails in there, it's $55. 1.12 kilograms worth of silky, flat 786. And then some jacaranda. Oh, we go. A little bit of Mumbwa magic here. This amethyst plate, almost. Can't really accuse it of being a geode. It's got lovely clarity. There's a couple of breaks here and there. That's why it's very good grade only. It weighs 2.2 kilograms. And that is going to cost $41. That's $41 for a reasonably large cluster of amethyst for flat 260. Right on to the second trolley, and we're starting off with a nice flat of Irongo Smokies. 35 of these beautiful crystals. Some of them adorned with some beautiful black tourmaline. These 35 are rated as A grade to very good grade, 1.15 kilos for, and there's some highlight opal. There's quite a few. There's more highlight opal. That's what we like to see in our smokies. Isn't that right, Brian? Brian's got his earphones on. Safely so. How cool is those veils, man? Lekker. If you're not familiar with lekker yet, you will be by the end of this year. That's very lekker. It's Afrikaans for bloody excellent, mate.
Well, actually, it's Afrikaans for nice, isn't it?
Cara says it's Afrikaans for very nice, but Cara doesn't understand. She's not Afrikaans. She's only recently learned how to say wurring. One of the more important things to learn about Afrikaans is wurring. Wurrings for dwurrings. Lekker, lekker. This flat here is going to cost all $44. That's $44 for 35 beautiful Irongo Smokies with highlight opal. Not all of them. Some of them with some tourmaline. $44 flat 992. Next up, we got some banded agate slices from Madagascar, 1.1 kilos for 6 of them. Polished both sides. These slices are going to cost $37. Slightly more than $6 a slice. That is a flat 2. Next up, some dioptase. 20 largish dioptase specimens worth some shatakai. Look at that. That's sexy. 770 grams. These rated as only good grade to very good grade. As you can see why. Take your pick, Francis. Let's take this one. I suppose these are, no, these won't be the ones that they tumbled. Here's a nice dioptase space. There we go, some nice large crystals. This flat here is going to cost $92. That's $92 for 20 media good to very good grade dioptase. Flat 254. And then from Bukanotuk, we've got 2 beautiful spirit quartz clusters, nice flat plates. I said flat, not fat, but you can say fat. That mother stone is quite heavy. That's a nice bit of limonite at the base. Here's the smallest of the two. These two clusters weigh 1.78 kilos together, rated as very good. No. Yes. Very good. They're going to cost all of $69. That's for flat number 5. Rose quartz palm stones next, all 24 of them. A very good A grade to double A grade. There's a beautiful gemmy one. Some lovely veils in them as well. These 24 weigh 1.67 kilograms. They're going to cost $56. That is for flat 13. Next up, Mumbwa. Let's just go straight to the one that's looking straight in my eye. That is stunning. How cool and beautiful is that amethyst? That clarity is superb. There are 12 of these. A little bit of lepidocrocite on the outside rims there. Nice large windows. Bit of a chip there. These are, what is this? This is 1.63 kilos, rated very good to A grade. These jacarandas are going to cost $41. That is for flat 19. Then, if you don't like the jacaranda flavor, how's about a deep dark quagga flavor? This is from Quaggasfontein. There's 24 of these beautiful little clusters, nice dark purple. They weigh 1.34 kilograms altogether, or 24 of them. Oh, I like it when they fold over like that. That is nice. Very nice. 24 going to cost us $45. That is for flat 793. Polished points next up. There's 6 of them. We're 480 grams. And here's a beautiful dark smoky. These are all from Madagascar, Kingdom of the Lapidarists. Those beautiful white veils hanging out over time, having a little chat amongst each other. Some nice tourmaline rutile, bit of limonite in there as well. That is lovely. A bit more of an amethyst. Nice, beautiful, clean, clear. And then, oh, look at that veil on the inside. What are you looking for, Cara? Sorry, Cara is delving into my pants pockets for the koki. Okay. I need a koki, pity. Beautiful flat of polished points, 480 grams, rated AAA, very good and good grade. That is $38 for flat number 4.
Sorry, I just realized you probably thought I got the cricket. Didn't get the cricket. This is the old dry one. Where's the other one?
Dig in my pockets again. Right, on to some more. This is Zirongo? No, is this Malawi? This is Malawi. Malonji Malawi, 20 beautiful smoky quartz crystals. Let me get in from the side. Nick has these graded as very good to A grade. They weigh all of 580 grams. Quite a bit of iron coating. There you go, let's have a look at this one here. Oh, in the light. There you go. 20 beautiful crystals. Let's just do a little sweepy sweep. $38 for the 20. That's flat 494. Right, if you missed out on the first flat of fire quartz palm stones, here's another opportunity. 1.25 kilograms. Very good to A grade. These little fire quartz fellas, they will not burn your pocket because they're only going to cost $34. That's for flat nothing. Zeros. All three of them. Or no witty comments there. Next up, ammonites, black ammonites, 2 pairs. Immediately we strike a little pyrite. That beautiful calcite in the bugs as well. There's quite a lot of pyrite. Let's have a look at the partner. Same. That's a beautiful pair. This is the second one. These 2 pairs of black ammonites, they weigh 690 grams. They're going to cost $53. That is for flat 52. Then Albert Mountain, some dogtooth calcite. These are beautiful, coming from Lesotho, and they are beautiful. Dragon's teeth, albeit a smaller dragon with these. Nice pseudomorph there at the bottom where the druzy has covered the base. They're almost like a little sword sometimes. $35 of these beautiful crystals with, oh, look, a double. These beautiful calcites weigh 780 grams. They're going to cost $49. That is for flat 237. Then 4 silky malachites, rated very good to A grade. 1.39 kilos for the copper-rich heavy mineral. These 4 malachites, these silkies are going to set you back $53. That is for flat 11. Next up, blue balls. We all want them, or sometimes. 6 nice spheres. They weigh 1.4 kilograms. These are from Madagascar, as opposed to our sky blue variant from Namibia. Calcite is invariably excessively hard to polish, making these a bit of an exception. Well, just making them exceptional. All rated as, what is this, very good to A grade. They're going to cost $43. That's for 6 calcite, blue calcite spheres, flat number 286. Next up, malacola, polished malacola forms. That's malachite and chrysocolla. 6 of them, 1.42 kilograms, rated good, very good to A grade. Let's have a closer look at these beautiful patterns. Hey, George, what do you think? Hey, George, what do you think of this? You like it?
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Ah, see, George says it's beautiful. It is beautiful.
Yeah.
Don't argue with George. George is the guy who packs your bags. Actually, George is the walking encyclopedia of where to find stuff in the warehouse. If you don't find something, George is the go-to. I've yet to see the... Oh, no, I know where the good one is. The good one is the last one. All of these have been absolutely beautiful thus far. And the last one is... Oh, well, geez. Who's going to call that ugly? Because it's not. 1.42 kilograms for the 6 polished Malacolas. That's $61 for flat 758. Nice. Lipid light up is next is Malagasy lipid light. 1.51 kilograms for the 6 spheres. These are nice to walk around if you like charging your cell phone on the run. They also charge the person on the run. Okay, watching these are also always worth looking for. There we go. Always worth looking for the little blue specks. Headlight. It is. Some rubellite, so the pedalite with a couple of generous splashes of pink tourmaline. There was the one with the lithium. Where's the lithium? There's the lithium, those little blue specks there. That's lekker. These 6 spheres are going to cost $42. That is for flat 12. Next up, we got some beautiful polished points, Malagasy. These are A to AA grade, 1.13 kilograms. Let's just put this in the light. Nice subtle hint of amethyst there in the corner, but a more some iron veils or limonite veils. A beautiful smoky point. Lovely heterogenite red inclusions. That is absolutely stunning. Oopsie. These 2 points are going to set you back all of $87. That is for flat 906. Next up, we got some polished clear smoky jewelry points. Well, some larger than others. This one here is quite long. Long. Like Corazon. And how many are there? There's a couple of empty spots. They're all rated A grade. There's 31 of them in this flat. I'm just going to sweep over this flat. There you go. If you like making a little bit of jewelry and quartz is in your recipe, then happy days. This is your flat. $38 for the 31. That is flat 618. Next up, the middle of the trolley, we go to a large polished smoky quartz. And this is, what is this, 3.17 kilograms. And there are a lot of veils in here. A lot. Too many veils for one quartz. That's why it's a bit milky. Next got this rated as only good grade. Maybe too many veils spoils the broth. What's the saying? Too many veils spoil the grade. Oh, there we go. that little point there, little 3 kilograms worth of good grade quartzy point, $50. Nice and cheap for flat number 3. Then we've got a beautiful black tourmaline and highlight specimen, 1.77 kilograms. Lots of highlight opal on here. Look at that. I'm gonna, let me just try and zoom in with my one. There we go. Look and gaze at this highlight. All around the other side. There we go. That specimen there is rated as a very good grade. And that's, look at that beautiful highlight, man. $78. That's pretty cheap for this specimen. Flat 989. Then we got a beautiful large Buchanut hook cluster. Squizzy. 2.31 kilograms for, hey, there we go, look at this. From Buchanut hook, large windows, slightly light lilac spirit quartz cluster. Rated as A grade. Weighs 2.31 kilograms. It's gonna cost. Let's see what's it gonna be. What's it gonna be? It's only gonna be $102. That's for flat 91. Then a beautiful jacaranda geode is amethyst from Mumbwa in Zambia. It's 3.46 kilograms, rated very good to A grade. These crystals are beautiful and clear. Let me just zoom into this. This is beautiful. Look at that. As you go deeper into the geode. $3.46 kilograms. This jacaranda is going to cost only $62. That is for flat 453. Lekker. Right, here we go. We're on to the third and last trolley for the fabulous Thursday evening or day, wherever in the world you may be. We're looking at some beautiful black tourmaline or 75 Mercedes crystals here, rated as very good to A grade. There's a couple of good grades in here as well. I'll single them out. But otherwise, this is a superb flat of Cheryl. 850 grams for the 70 crystals. This flat of black tourmaline is going to cost you all of 40. Let me just zoom out because it's so cool. Look at how many there are. It just expands forever and ever. That's very cool. $48, flat 996. Then we've got some Swazi bloodstones standing freeforms. There are 3 of them with that beautiful red jade, and there's quite a bit of pyrite on this one. Little flecks of golden promise. These are rated as very good to A grade. There's a beauty. Some nice quartz in the mix there as well to give some nice contrast. Lots of nice pyrite there as well. These 3 standing freeforms, they weigh 1.39 kgs. They are beautiful. They're going to cost all of $51. That is for flat 60. Next up, we got some natural blue lace agate from Sanjay. There are 12 specimens, reasonably large. They weigh exactly 4 kilograms. Ratings aren't that great, as good to very good. We'll see what the price is like. Hey, Tudes,
Hey.
There's a present for you next to your workstation, by the way.
Yes, I just seen it.
I know, it's marvelous, isn't it? Don't bump your toe on it. Here we have a very mediocre to anonymous blue lace agate, but it's going to cost still $50. I wouldn't. No, moving on swiftly to some beautiful polished points. And a usual double terminated smoky, which is, well, you've got to balance things out with the one double terminated amongst the pointy hats. Keep things real. Ooh, look at that nice. Oof, that is a beautiful chloride veil right there. Kind of appears and disappears. Pretty as. Let me just zoom. I want to zoom in on this. Can I zoom in, please? Let me. There we go. That's that. That's beautiful. Right, some dark smoky. These are rated as very good A grade to double A grade. How's that? How's that? That's so cool. These little points, they weigh barely anything, 280 grams. They're going to cost barely anything. That's $26 for the 12, flat 63. Diopter is up next. These will be very good to A grade. Yes, I'm right. These are beautiful, nice diopters on top of chrysocolla there. These three weigh 750 grams. I'm tempted to compare it to the flat on the first trolley, which I will do anyway. Let's see, $205. That's pretty on course or on par with the other one, flat 66. Where is that first one? That was 202, and that was also 820 grams. On par. Was that 750 grams? So of the two, that one's probably the better deal. Right, on to some book and hook. We've got, hang on, 12 little ametrine or spirit quartz clusters. Nice limonite base. That is a beautiful specimen. These 12 weigh 1.23 kilograms altogether. Rated as good, very good to A grade. Nice little stark smoky one. This flat of spirit quartz is going to cost $53. That is flat 70. Onto 3 pairs of black ammonites from Madagascar. You go 420 grams. 3 pairs. I don't see any evidence of pyrite. Oh, nice patterns on the back there. This flat's going to be $35 for the 3 pairs, 6 units, flat 58. Now, some Sashi River red agate, partly polished, 1.62 kilograms for 20 of it. They rated as very good to A grade. And this is a very nice flat.
Very cute.
Oh, look at this beautiful little one here.
Thank you, Audrey.
These 20 little buttes, partly polished Sashi River red agates, going to cost $34 only. That is for flat 68. Nice. Next up, some beautiful clear. Ooh, and not, look at this veil here. This is something next level. There's 4 polished points in here, but how about that? That is wicked different. Kind of. That is quite remarkable. It's like a veil of bubbles almost. These 4 are rated all as A grade. Nice bit of limonite veil in there as well. Sure. The spider web of almost dendritic-like veils. This flat weighs slightly more than 1 kilogram. That is that chlorite? Looks like chlorite. It's kind of very dark green. Superb flat of polished points. It's going to cost $46 for the 4. That is for flat 65. Onto some purple flash labradorite, 1.7 kilograms, rated A grade to very good, or very good to A grade. It's partly polished. That is in fact paint. It's three beautiful pieces. They weigh 1.7 kilograms. These 3 are going to cost $43. That is flat 73. Onto some fossilized hearts. Well, actually just septarian hearts, 1.61 kilograms worth of calcite and aragonite from Madagascar. These 6 are rated as good, very good to A grade. I'll show you and find the crappy one. That's a dubious. There we go. The 6 septorite hearts are going to cost $33. That's for flat number 8. Onto some lavender or purple rose quartz spheres. There are 4 in this flat. I want to see if there's any asterism there. I think I might be too late on the sun department. They are rated as very good to A grade. Beautiful veils. No asterism for Francis here. These 4 spheres are going to cost $53. That is for flat 79. Next up, we got 20 beautiful little Irongo fluorite feldspar and black tourmaline specimens. They are beautiful. They are all kind of small, 490 grams only. Some beautiful classic. Well, some of it that there is not classically cubic. It's octahedral. I think something a little different. There was one here that caught my eye as well. It was actually kind of transparent, colorless. That one there. There we go. Veils of green on the inside. That's a beautiful specimen there. Here's the one with the tourmaline. This flat here is rated as good to very good. It's going to cost $26. That is flat 72. black ammonite in the second, next flat. Here we go. There's pyrite all over the bed. A lump of pyrite on the outside there. And some on the inside as well. Quite a lot of it as well. 910 grams for the 2 pairs. Larger one. Oh, look at that. Look inside the vugs. There's the calcite, and then there's little squares. Oh, little lumps of beautiful golden pyrite all along the veins as well. This is a superb flat of black ammonite. Oh, look at all that, man. That is wicked good. These 2 pairs are only going to cost $77. That is for flat 51. Then something a little different, also fluorite, but so yeah, we've been playing around with this. It's very hard to clean up. At some stage we mine this. All this beautiful quartzy formations on the other side, a bit like a hedgehog. So these actually have been in the acid. I know, because I claimed one of these. I'll show you what mine looks like. Didn't come out much better. But yeah, they are absolutely exceptionally interesting. And if you're a lover of fluorite, you won't be able to resist this for long. So yeah, that is that's 1.29 kilograms worth of strange, lovely, beautiful hedgehog fluorite. Rated as good only. It's going to cost a ridiculous $22. That's for flat 61. Nice. So yeah, I grabbed one of these. I just want to show off because I love mine. Yeah, but it didn't. I left mine in the acid for much longer, and it did not make much of a difference. At least the fluorite wasn't much etched or anything like that. But, man, I love these. These are pretty as. Right, on to the next flat, which is some beautiful tourmaline, and I mean intricate tourmaline, I mean sophisticated tourmaline with baggage, if you must. 3 of these beautiful specimens. Let's get some light on this, and I'll show you. Oh, here we go. Look at the intricacy. So yeah, we've got some foytite coming up. I don't want to talk too much about it because I don't know how much and I don't know when. And every time I make predictions about deliveries, I'm proved wrong every single time. But yeah, we're going to have a conversation about this again because everyone's going to have a look at their tourmaline collections and go, oh, is this not foytite? Slightly more than 1 kilogram for this flat of tourmaline. It's going to cost $38. $38 for that. That's cool, man. Flat 74. Next up, some nice flower pattern, bandy flower polished malachite. Not rated. That's probably very good. 1.22 kilograms for the 6 polished freeforms. This one's funky. Look at that. That's cool, man. That's very cool. That's a beautiful flat of polished malachite. 1.22 kilograms, going to cost $35 only, which is hell of a cheap for malachite. That is flat 960. Right, I do believe this is some Royal Amazulu amethyst. There's 12 of these little specimens. They're all rated as very good. Invariably, I'm surprised Cara isn't here delving for anhydros, because they do often have anhydros. They are funky though. This dark one here. Sure, look at those veils on the inside there. Beautiful Amazulu. Royal Zulu. Hey, as no way, bro. Is that? Or is it just a refraction of light? If I do that, though, it looks. No, that's just light playing with me. No, not an anhydro. No, just a veil teasing me. This flat here weighs 780 grams, costs $46. That is flat 636. Next up, we got some nice. When last have we had a flat of 20? Well, no, I lie, it's 35 little pieces of barite here. Let's just make sure, because the flats are 20. There might be doubles in here. There aren't. So it says 35. And this is a reminder to us all not to believe everything we read. Nice barite, Congolese. This is heavy material. This stuff that protects us against X-ray radiations. 1.16 kilograms for the 20. They're rated as only good grade, and that stands to reason that they're going to come at a gift price of $27. Let's just have another look at this one. This is beautiful. I like small specimens with lots of details, such as this. She is beautiful. Right. Next up, we've got smoky spheres, 2 of them. They both weigh. Where's my light? My light is all but disappearing. There we go. Still got one large smoky quartz sphere. Loads of veils, loads of secrets, loads of promises. I think this flat comes with 2 little rosewood stands as well. This one's a bit of a lesser smoky. Galaxies and dreams. What is that? 1.24 kilograms. Yes, the rosewood rosewood stands do come with. These 2 spheres are going to cost $37. That's flat 57. Nice. Onto the center of the trolley, and we got some Book and Hotuk clusters. These are rated as very good to A. Can't say that I'm not impressed with this one. This one's beautiful. That is a beautiful shade of spirits. $1.46 kilograms for both. That's a flat, well, $56 for flat 59. Next up, a nice bit of chevron amethyst standing freeform, 1.49 kilograms. Next got this rated as very good grade. Nice smoky, nice amethyst. Yeah, she's a beauty. She's quite large, 1.5 kilos. She's going to cost all of $41. That is for flat 75. Onto a extra large, beautiful cascading white quartz cluster. And she's large. She is all of 27, slightly more than 27 kilograms. There's a little bit of polystyrene there. But let's just try and focus on this and get out of the light, Francis, you fool. It's like a long boat of quartz. It's beautiful. Look at that. Zoom out just to give you some context. Hey, shaped like a boat. Probably sails like the Titanic. Nice fug there. Next got that's rated as very good to A grade. Because it's this heavy, it's probably going to come at a cheap price because the shipping's going to catch you. Yeah, let me just go to the other side as well, because why not? There we go. Sure, that's pretty, man. Some of these tips are beautifully transparent. Some have, there's a little bit of damage there, a little bit of damage there. Otherwise, an absolutely beautiful specimen. Let's see what she's going to cost. She's going to cost $333 for a massive, big Malagasy statement piece. Oh, just look at the, wait, let me just get in there, man. Get in there. Get in there for the clarity. There we go. Come on, am I making sense here? Yeah, some of these are absolutely mint. $333. That is a beautiful cluster from Madagascar. Flat 524. Last tonight is Dirkita, our favorite leopard stone dragon thingy perched on a homemade pedestal that only dragons can make. Bit of a flat nose, this one. Unique and different type of dragon. Lays eggs mostly in spring. This little leopard stone delight weighs 1.1 kilos and $49. That is for flat Dirkie 7-1. All right, guys, thank you very much for popping in tonight. News-wise, Audrey and Nick have come back from Namibia, and we now kind of have a better idea of what's going on or what went down. I was banging on about 300 kgs of aquamarine. That was bullshit, and I'm sorry. Apparently, it hasn't been dug yet. It's just been spoken about, or it's been sold, or yeah, it's yeah. Well, I can theorize about it, but it's there, and there's a lot of good news that have come out. We've got some claims. We've got the inside lane on some yellow fluorite. We've got the inside lane on some petersite, and not just a little bit, a few tons. We don't know about the quality yet. What else, man? Fruitite. Yeah, there's a lot coming in, and hopefully going forward, we'll be receiving Namibian shipments every 2 weeks. And I'm holding my breath. So should you. Happy days. Have a great evening. Cheers, guys. Bye.